Hello, my marvellous sausages. Hands up, who hates this guy? Yes, the Presage mission is fantastic, and the boss fight is brilliant as well at the end, but my god, it can be so frustrating with the teleporting and the instant death and loads of ravages and screams that can drive you around the bend. But I've got an in-depth guide for all us average players so we can kick his ass every single time. Now, I'm going for primarily an arc build, so I'm using Stormcaller and I'm using my Chaos Reach in the middle there. Now, the reason why I've picked this, I quite like the grenades and things like that too, but I'm using my Geomag Stabilizers. Now, what's great about the Geomag Stabilizers is that not only does it extend the duration when you damage something, which is pretty cool, but also when it's about just over three quarters of the way, if you sprint around a little bit, it'll top it off and charge it up ready, because this is an integral part of killing git features, really, with this Warlock build. As we're in the subclass, we can have a look at the jumps. Now, you need to make sure you change this to Burst Glide, which gives you a strong initial boost of speed. Now, the reason for this is that we drop down a hole to shoot the turnip in the face, but we want to be able to get out of there sharpish, because sometimes he can just appear in front of you or just run you down, which is a bit of a scary situation. So you want to be able to jump straight back up to the safe area there. And the Burst Glide is the best because it gives you a strong initial boost of speed to get you out of there. I found if I was using Strafe Glide, I was sort of dithering around and smacking my head on the rafters and getting killed, which is very, very annoying. Now, in order to make short work of this Locus of Communion type fellow, we want to slam on as much damage as we can. So I'm using Chaos Reach, as I said, but the next thing I want to do is get us charged with light and then use high energy fire as well, so we can inflict as much damage and clear the mobs of turnips, because there's loads of them up the top, and they do come in certain ways. So what you're looking for is group clearance. So first of all, I decided to go for my fantastic Salvage's Salvo because it's got chain reaction on it. Chain reaction is great because if one person dies, it spreads the joy to other people's and you get a chain reaction of an elemental blast. Now, what this does is create multi-kills, basically. Now, when you're creating multi-kills with your Salvage's Salvo, what you want to use is Blast Radius as your charged with light generator. Become charged with light by rapidly defeating multiple combatants with grenade launchers or rocket launchers. So what's happening there is we're getting charged with light by killing multiple people with the Salvage's Salvo. And what we also want to be able to do is store as many of those charges with light as possible, because we want to dish damage to the big boy once we've finished with the little guys. So what I've done to that end is I've gone for Charged Up, which adds one extra stack of light. I've also gone for Supercharged as well, which means you can have 2 additional stacks of charge with light, up to a maximum of 5. Now, the next thing I've gone for with the charges of light is the stacks on stacks. This is really handy and pretty integral to us getting charges with the light quick. So for every charge of light you get, you gain an extra one. So you're getting 2 for 1 there. Now, with the multiple kills, that's great, and it's very, very handy to have. And you find yourself basically constantly charged with light. And then you couple that with the high energy fire here, and then you're going to get increased weapon damage. It's 20% increased weapon damage, which is incredibly useful. And then you lose the stack once you kill an enemy. So by the time you've cleared out all the mob up above, you've got a few stacks of light to use downstairs on knob chops. But I've also stuck in, for extra help, an ammo finder for my grenade launcher and an ammo finder for my machine gun. The reason why I've picked a machine gun is because I've got the Xenophage, which I think is really excellent. You don't necessarily have to have the Xenophage if you haven't run the quest, but it's a very good weapon to use if you've got it. You could, of course, use a rocket launcher, and then you can swap out the ammo finder for the rocket launcher ammo finder, but it's entirely up to you. But the Xenophage really delivers the goods. And I finished off the build by just adding scavenger perks, really, so I get more ammo for my grenade launcher and for my machine gun. And the final thing that I haven't talked about is your primary weapon. Now, I've gone for my extraordinary rendition because it's a great cloud clearer, a crowd clearer, but I found a good SMG delivers the kick-ins whilst soiling yourself while screens blow up all around you. So first things first, before you go in and you've got a raid banner, make sure you dump it in the circle And if you haven't got, if you're running low on ammo, I'm pretty full of everything there really, but never mind, I wanted to show you, you can charge yourself up. Didn't get much there. So what we have here in this fight is waves of knobs, and once a wave of knobs is defeated, you flick 3 switches, 2 on the outside and 1 hidden in an oven room which kills you. And then once you flick that, you can drop downstairs to shoot the Locus of Communion. That's the big knob top chops type fellow. So we'll show you exactly what we're going to do, but our basic strategy is flick the switches, drop down, hit him with the super as hard as we can, and then if he gets too close to you, because you're going to be standing exactly in the spot where you dropped, you can just jump straight back up, clear any ads that appear, run to the opposite the end of the room and drop down the other hole, and then he'll be at the far end. And then you can either continue hitting him with your super if you've waited around for it to recharge, or you can get him with your heavy. So I'm whacking him with my xenophage. Then once the third of his health goes down, he will then become inactive again, and we'll have to jump back up the top and flick the flitches, flick the switches to make the attack phase start again. But let me just show you what I mean. I'm bound to die here now because, you know, I'm making a video. This is the 5th time I've run this, and I've done it every time, but you never know. Right, so let's shoot the Igor links, and in we go. So first of all, we are going to drop down, and we're going to see the big bad there straight away. So these are the places we need to hang around for cover at the ends here. So there he is. I'm just emptying my power weapon into him. Oh my god, you see? First mistake already. I didn't reload, and he might whack you with his weapon. So you want to kick him in the face so you can get rid of him. He'll teleport downstairs. And then here we go. We're going to get the bosses. Not the bosses, the ads. So you just kill the ads. Give yourself a health pool if you're in trouble. We do get waves of screams here, so watch out for those bad boys. You can see where the salvager salvo is really coming into its own. I'm already got 3 charges of light here, which is excellent. Well, let's kill him with a bloody finisher. I hate them. So we've got 3 of these guys around here. We had that one standing here. We've got this one over here. And they do the little teleporter fiery bloody things, which I hate. Just take them out. Be careful to hit them, and like I just did, 2 shots should sort them out with the charge with light. There you go, he's dead. Now that came from the guy down the bottom down there. So don't go running around everywhere, stay rooted to the spot and use the salvo's range to kill them. They might dodge. There we go, he's going to shoot. No, he didn't shoot another one, that's alright. There we are, there comes another one. Excellent. Just hiding around the corner like the swines. There we go. Okay, we got, once you've killed that lodge, we've got 2 of those guys there. They will give you, if you can get a multi-kill on them, all the better. But sometimes you can't. There we go, we got charged with light there for killing them. Right, that is the first phase done. Go away, you penis, I didn't see you. Bloody stalkers and their lurking idiocies. Right, so what we have to do next, of course, is jump down and kill Knobface. Now, to do that, we need to flush out the heat down there. So we've got this switch here. Let's do that. Takes a little while to activate. And then we've got this switch here. There we go. Coolant flush 2 initiated. And then the last one we've got in here. Now, there's usually a guy in here, so kill him first before you go in. I've lost my charges with the light because I've shot them off, but never mind. So run in here, flick this switch. You will get a douche every time you get that, and then we're going to drop down to the communion type chaps. So I'm going to be dropping down here, and then if he makes me panic, I'll be jumping back up here and running over to the other edge and dropping them down. But every time you jump back up, you're going to get more knobs here as well, so it can get quite hectic. So the first thing I'm going to do is fire off my Chaos Reach. So when I jump down here, he's usually hanging off to the left down there. Look, there he is. So we have to step out a little bit and whack him, governors, right in the telestes. Some of his mates come up. Here he comes. Cancel it by pressing L1 and R1. If you're still firing it, you can cancel the Chaos Reach, and then that'll allow you to jump out of the way. There we go. So we've administered a few kick-ins. You can see his bar there is nearly at the first reset bit. So we'll just be cautious and run over here. And what we're going to do from this distance is we're going to hit him with our xenophage. And then literally, I think, 1 or 2 shots and the next phase will start. So watch now. We'll jump down. He's all the way along the other end there. See him teleporting? 1, 2. There we go. Lights change. Jump up out of the way. And here we go for the second bit. Get your salvage salvo out. Here come the knob ends. Grenade for a bit of a help. Whoa, you've got to watch him. It's a pain in the ass. There we go. Excellent. Give ourselves a little bit of health there. Let's get a reload going. Gonna get some screebs. We always get screebs. We do also sometimes get those idiots who wave those fiery lanterns around the place, and they're really irritating because they all rush you. But here we go again. See, this block here as well can get in your way, so be aware of your surroundings. This is quite a nice place to hide as well if you're having a bit of your poo your pants session like I was then. There's another idiot. Oops. Oh, here come more screebs. Oh, my God. Right, okay. That's alright. That's alright. We'll sort them out. And there's his bloody lantern. But when he dies, his lantern dies as well. So, that's these turnips here. There's the guys down the end here now. There should be 2 of them and their mate. Oh, and there's going to be him as well. Right. Killed him. There goes his lantern. Kill that. And then we've got 2 blokes there. Charge of light times 2. Charge of light times 3. There's the multi-kills. And you can see why that's really useful. So, of course, we've got to do the flushes again now. Now, don't do what I do sometimes, is run into this room to deactivate it with without doing these first, because you will die. And it's really irritating, and I do it. That kills me more than the bloody creatures. So, activate 1. Activate 2. And then here's the 3rd activation. So, if you want to see where he is, because you can patrol around each way, you can look to the window here. There he is. Look, he's going through that end. Smile, you ass! Right, let's have a go in here. Killiai idiotiai. That's Welsh, that is. Right, we need to run in here then and flick the switch. If you don't flick the first 2 switches before you do this, you will die in here. Because it doesn't shut the burning off, you see. Right. Okay. So you really, if you can remember which way you dropped down, came up from last time, that's the one we want to go down now. So let's have a little look. But sometimes he can be just in front of you, so be prepared to jump up. There we are. He's completely down the other end. Look, what a penis. Here we go. Hit him with your doodads. Carefully, he doesn't come to you. He's charging, charging. Break it and jump. Be cautious. Don't overdo it. It can be so annoying if you just find yourself dying because you're being a little bit too nervy about killing him. Right, okay. Well, not too bad. Still got 2 more guys here. Let's kill them. Maybe we can get a charge of light out of this. Nope. Go away, you pillock. Oh, there we are. Oh, I got it. I got the multi-kill from that. Good, that's lovely. Right, okay. So, now, of course, we don't have our super, so I'm using my Xenophage to empty into his face with 2 charges of light as well. We get a 20% increase on the damage. Of course, we've got idiots too. Oh, look at him hiding. Ravagers, that's their names. Look at him hiding. Now he's running now. Oh, he's so annoying, see? So sometimes it can take a little bit longer. Don't panic. Let's just go across the other end. You will get loads of ammo and stuff when we're doing the killing because of all our mods that we have on. So drop back down again and... there we go. There's the change. Back your grenade launcher upstairs. Drop a grenade down here when they're going to appear, which is always handy for issuing kick-ins. Charge of light there. He's gone. That's good. Now we are going to get Ravagers up here again. Sometimes. Not all the time. We always get Screebs too. There they are. Turnips. Give yourself some health. Careful of the drop down the hole at the back as well. I haven't done that yet myself, but, you know. You never know, do you? You might end up pooing yourself and die. Here we go. Here come the Ravagers. Those streams of light you see coming at me are from my Chaos Reach giving me chargy uppiness. Whoa, there we are. Those bloody things, I hate them. They can finish you off without you really realising what's going on. Chieftain up the end, and one of his mates. Sometimes it's hard to see. You can time a detonation too to kill two of them. Excellent, we got charge of light there. Okay, now then, this is the last phase, so you don't have to do this again, but what happens is they do constantly spawn back up here when we jump back up, so you have to be aware of that or you're going to shat your kegs. So first things first, let's flick the switches. There we go. I told you we'd have some bits of ammo here from our droppage from our extra mods we got in, which is lovely. So there's one. Number two. You can hear them all shooting themselves downstairs. They're a bunch of idiots. And then number three. There he is, look. Shoot him in the head for Christmas. Go away, you pop. Right, so. Just get in here. Whack the switch. There she blows. Ouch, oof, ah, ah. That's it, done. So what we're going to have here is finishing him off with the Chaos Reach and our Xenophage. But first things first. He sounds very close, doesn't he? Let's run up this end, because I think that's the end we jumped out of last. So we'll go to the opposite end this time. There he is. Chaos Reach in the face. Health going down, health going down, health going down, health going down. Keep it going, that's it. Jump back up. And here we go, like I said, we have loads of idiots. But that's alright. Just look at it as help. Take your time. Got no doodah to worry about here. That's the thing about screams. This is where you can die very easily, because they're the ones who take you out right at the end, you see. The complete anal passages. Right. Ugh. It's always a good scrap, no matter what level you are up here. Lose track of these tossers. There's one. They can kill you quick. Those stupid bloody things like that. Listen to him down there. And he's going to be quite easy to kill. Because look. Look at his health. It's bugger all. But I'm taking my time. You don't want to make a mistake and just die. It's very, 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 very annoying. Uh-oh. That's him dead. And that's that gone. No more mates have spawned. Xenophage out. Reload. Let's see where we are. Oh, he's all the way down there. That's nice of him. Let's finish him off. There he is, gone. Phew! I don't know what happened then. Some penis appeared next to me. And if you follow that strategy, pretty much every single time you'll do it. Now, I know that was a Warlock guide, but of course, the charged with light things can go across any particular class that you want to use. You just need to have some long-distance kickage, so you could easily go for the hammer with the Titan, or you could actually go for Thunder Crash and use the Curious of the Falling Star, if you have that. But beware, that means you're going to be right next to Doodah Face, but you do get an overshield when you do it, so I might even do a video about the Titan one as well, if people would like to see it. And I also also want to do one on the Master one to get the catalyst as well. Well, that was a bit more of an in-depth guide on one particular encounter, but I thought it might be useful to people, and I really enjoyed doing it as well. So if you want to see more of my stuff, don't forget, drop me a like and a subscribe and ring the ding ding so you get a bing bong when I wing wang. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage out.